Hello and welcome to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. I'm your host, MrBooMStickXL, and on today's episode, I have the extreme privilege of unboxing the Hyperkin Duke controller, which is a replica of the OG Xbox. Now, just for complete transparency, the company did not supply this for me. I purchased this particular product directly from GameStop, which in this country is the only place to buy it. So if you didn't pre-order it like I did, you might have a really hard time finding it, and those eBay prices are ridiculous. Now, if you're wondering why I put some OG Xbox games on the table with this controller, it was really just to snazz it up a bit. I'm very excited. I'm an OG Xbox fan. This is just a fraction of my collection. I have at least 100 plus titles in storage that hopefully eventually I'll be able to play all of them on my Xbox One. But once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that you enjoy the unboxing. So now we're going to dig in and unbox this. But before we go any further, this works with your Xbox One and your Windows 10 platform of choice. This is a direct replica of the OG Xbox controller. And for many people, this was an unusable controller. It's so big, it's unbelievable. Now, if you look, I have really large hands, so it fit perfectly. That's why I own two of them. And to be completely honest, I can't believe that in 2018, I'm unboxing something that came out in the early 2000s. So instead of me talking, let's move forward and unbox this. Now, I did already unbox a little bit of it just to make it easier to take off. Obviously, you're going to see right away that it has your special edition pamphlet, okay? Gives you all the instructions on how to use it. And this is the star of the show. Now, look at the size of this controller. I mean, this is utterly ridiculous in size. I mean, I happen to think it's fantastic. Now, if you're wondering what this center is and why it has the tape, well, this is an LCD screen that lights up like the original Xbox when the system launched. I'm going to show you that, and this is the first time I'm going to see it, so I'm very excited. Okay, so we're going to give you another really nice close-up look at the controller from the front. Now I'm going to turn it to the back. You see it has your trigger buttons here. It has your bumper buttons here. And this is a massive controller, and it's got some heft to it for sure. Okay, so we're just going to push that off to the side for right now. And of course, nothing too impressive here. It's just the wiring, okay? And this is going to be plugged in order to make it work with the Xbox One console, and I'm going to do that for you right now. Okay, so now before I turn on the controller for you to show you the LCD screen light up in person, I want to give you a 360-degree look at the box and at the controller. I think that this is fantastic packaging. It has the green Xbox that we all know and love. It's that dark green color. I think that it really does represent the controller nice. That's what the LCD screen is going to look like, but you will see that in a minute. So let's give this a couple of spins so I can show you every angle of the box and the controller. Like I said, I'm very excited to actually be unboxing this. I feel very privileged to actually have found one. I pre-ordered this months ago, and to be completely honest, it was almost at the point of stalking, where each of the associates at GameStop had my cell phone number, and of course they were nice enough to call me the minute the pre-order came in, and here we are today. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set everything up so you can actually see it lit up, and let's do that right now. Okay, so I'm ready to go, and this is what we've all been waiting for. We've seen the controller, we've seen the box, we've seen the old games, we've seen the 360-degree look at it, but now we're going to see what it looks like when you hit the button. Take a look at that. How dope is that? I mean, if you're an old school gamer like myself, you remember turning on your console and seeing this. I mean, this is amazing. This right here is worth the price of admission. I'll do it again for you. Take a look at that. My goodness, I'm looking at it and I'm impressed. I hope that you're just as impressed as I was. I hope that you really enjoyed the unboxing. I love doing these, like I said in previous videos. I feel very privileged to be able to purchase these things. But more importantly, I feel very privileged that viewers like yourself are taking the time to come to my channel and support me. I cannot tell you how much I love you all, and that everything that you've done for me to get me to my 700 subs on YouTube has been nothing short of amazing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And before we go, we're going to do this one more time. Give you another look at that. And please, if you have any questions, hit me up on the DM. I'll be happy to answer anything you have questions for. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. I hope you enjoyed this special edition unboxing episode. And if you did, do me a favor, please hit that like button, share this on social media, and consider subscribing to the channel. But before I go, I have a couple of personal public shout outs that I'd like to do. First and foremost, I want to thank my absolutely incredible best friend, which is of course my wife Josette. She has been in my corner from the beginning. She purchased this table. She purchased the Lazy Susan for me. She has been my #1 backer on this journey. As a matter of fact, she's literally my #1 first subscriber to YouTube. So honey, you're always going to be #1. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you so much. And secondly, I'd like to give a personal public shout out to a very good friend of the channel, Judzilla, who I think you should follow on Twitter. He, along with my wife, gave me some advice regarding filming about bringing everything closer, which as you can see in this video, everything is more vibrant and closer so you can get a real nice picture of everything. And he took the time to DM me. He sent me a bunch of tips. And you know what? He didn't have to do that, and he did. And of course, the advice from my wife, like I said, I always say this, whenever I don't listen to my wife, I pay in spades. And now it's on video. So before we go, I'm going to hit the button one last time to give you a nice look at it. And thank you so much for taking the time to check out this unboxing. Have an awesome day.